What do you have coming up next? You got the Streetz Need Me mixtape?
I dropped that December
Okay,
12th. Yeah.
okay. So tell me about that mixtape.
Basically, what Streets Need Me is like, if you listen to the CD, like from track 1 all the way to track 18, like the vibe is crazy. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm explaining why the streets need me. I'm speaking about shit that was going on in jail, shit that was going on before I went to jail. Like I'm just speaking on real life situations throughout the whole CD. Like you gotta listen to it. Like it's telling a story basically. Like if you want to know who Doe Boy is, you gotta just listen to that CD.
Well, yeah, and I'm looking at the features on it. I mean, you got Monty from the Remy Boys on
Me
it.
and Monty we just to that song right there. We just shot that video yesterday.
Yep. I mean, Little Dirk is on a skit,
Yeah, that's my nigga.
but you got OJ the Juiceman on there.
That's my Juice a legend too.
Yeah, I mean, Juice. It was so
Nigga not about to
interesting
tell
'cause
me
at
nothing
one
about
point-
Juice. Period. Gucci Juice and all that, bro. Them niggas legends to me. That's why I had to put him on there. I had to. He a legend in my eyes.
I agree. And
In the
at
streets.
one point, it's like Gucci and Juice was like right there, kind of neck and neck, and then I think Gucci just sort of went through the stratosphere with it.
Yeah, no, yeah. But you feel me? Juice gonna always be Juice. And then like one thing, what I'm gonna say about that tape, I wasn't really trying to do no features. I was really trying to keep it like more so to focus on me. I wasn't trying to put this nigga on my song and then everybody be like, oh, he got a song with him. Da, 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 da. I got songs with everybody that you talk about. Like I got them. It just ain't the time for that right now. You feel me? I'm trying to brand Doe Boy. I'm trying to be popping for Doe Boy. I ain't trying to be popping because this person on my song. You feel me? I ain't with that shit. I'm about to get popping because I'm hot.
Talk about the song "Letter to Future." Like, why did you put that together, and why did you name it that?
Why did I name it that?
Yeah.
Because basically what I was doing, I was explaining what I was going through when I was locked up. Like how I was feeling, like what it was like watching him on TV doing this thing, getting on the phone with him, talking to him, and he telling me what's going on. And I can't be there for that shit. Because I'm stuck. I can't get up and walk out the door. I got time to do before I can do that. So it was just me just in my feelings, just basically explaining everything of what was going on and that shit was fucking me up for real. I ain't gonna fake.
So, what was it like when you actually played that song to Future?
Bro, think that shit crazy. That shit hard
liked
as
it.
fuck. He fuck with that shit, bro.
Okay. I mean, being Future's artist and being so close to him, like if you look at everything you've learned from being around him, like what's that one thing that you think really changed you?
The work ethic. Like Future really is sit in the studio and do like 10 songs a day. More than that sometimes. Like he really is sit in the studio and do that shit. Before I went to jail and shit like that, bro, I wasn't doing shit like that. I ain't give a fuck. Like before I went to jail, like I used to work mixtape for mixtape. Like, all right, I'm about to do 20 songs for this mixtape. I'm about to sit here and focus on that one CD. That bitch about to take me months to do. You feel me? Like it take time to do that shit. Now I just go to the studio, I'll just be knocking shit out. 4, 5 songs a day, 6 songs a day. Now I don't know what the fuck going on with mixtape. You feel me? But I had to sit down and really realize what bro taught me. Like, you gotta have that material. You gotta just record as much as possible.
Right, because I'd heard that Future actually goes to the studio every day.
Every day. Nigga don't miss a day. I don't care where
So
he at.
even on tour, he's going to the studio.
What? The studio was on the bus.
Okay.
The studio was on our tour bus. Every day. He was not recording. He go across the country right now, that man is recording somewhere.
And he would do 10 songs in one day.
Like it ain't shit, bro. Go in there and just start rapping. No, write nothing, he just freestyle. Go in there and just start rapping.
Okay, you're talking about the verses,
Everything,
3 verses,
the whole song.
the chorus.
Everything you ever heard Future do, bro, he did not write that shit down. Any song, I don't give a fuck what song you say, bro, he did not write nan one of them songs, bro. To every song that been on the charts, he did not write nan one of them songs, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, the amount of product that he puts out is unparalleled. I can't think of anyone that drops more projects than Future in a typical year.
Man, that man got so much music. He got too much music.
Okay. So based on seeing him, you never write anything down.
No, I don't write no more.
But you used to.
I used to. I still would occasionally. Like when some shit will come to my head and I'll write it down. But for the most part, I go in the studio and I just rap.
So you just jump in behind the booth.
And
you jump in the booth and you just freestyle.
Yeah, I just go.
Okay. In terms of quantity, I can see how you could put out a lot more quantity. But do you think that the quality level suffers a little bit from not actually spending the time to write it down?
No. The quality actually improves from you not writing the music down.
Really?
Yes. Like, cause when you not writing it down, it's basically speaking what's how you feeling at that moment. Like your delivery gonna be better, what you say gonna be better. When you write it down, you got one way how you about to say this. Like, but when you just freestyle it, you can play with the melody every bar or every other bar. Like the way I be doing it, like I punch in every couple bars. Like I don't just get in the studio and just freestyle the whole song. No, hell no, it don't work like that. Like you get in the studio, I might say a couple bars, stop, think like, oh yeah, that shit hard. Say that and put it together. That's why you play with the melody every couple bars and that shit come out sounding crazy. But when you just write something, it's just gonna sound that way through the song. So that's why it's better to freestyle.
Okay, so you're never gonna write shit down. You never.
I ain't gonna never say never because I do at times. Like I might write a hook or something like that here and there, but I don't just sit down and be writing and go in the studio with a notepad. Hell no.
Yeah, I think Jay-Z, once Jay-Z started telling people he don't write, but with Jay-Z, I've interviewed some of his producers like Just Blaze and, his engineer, Young Guru. And but Jay-Z actually works out the whole song ahead of time in his head. So when he actually goes to the booth, he has the whole 16 ready.
See, but that's how it be though. Like when you sit in the studio and you vibe in the beats, like even before you go in the studio, you vibe and you see what direction you want to go in. Then when you go in there, you just lay this shit down.
Feel you. So why the name Doe Boy?
Why the name Doe Boy? I got that name from my cousin. His name was Doe Boy. When I was like 11, that's when I got that name. His name was Doe Boy, and I was Lil Doe Boy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And it just stuck.
Yeah. I ran with it.
All right. So after this mixtape, what do you got coming up next?
I got hella shows lined up. I'm about to drop another project too, though. You feel me? I'm about to drop that within the next month or two. I got shows going on. I got a lot of situations worked out. I ain't really gonna speak on the situations. You feel me? I gotta keep them in the cut. Y'all just gonna see them when they happen. But it's so much shit going on. 2017 already secured. 2017 was secured in 2016.
Now you dropped mixtapes, but you haven't dropped an album yet?
No, I ain't dropped an album yet.
Okay, now what's going to be different about the album than the mixtapes?
Ain't nothing going to be different, actually. My album going to sound like how my mixtape sound. Go listen. When you listen to Streetz Need Me, that's how my album going to sound. It's a mixture of everything. Every type of song is on there.
Feel you, man. Well, listen, man, I'm a fan.
Appreciate
Congrats
it.
on everything that you've been doing, man. Wish you the best of luck on everything.
Yeah.